Good morning and welcome to the podcast. Of course, I say good morning. I'm so used to doing a morning program years ago, but these are podcasts, so people could be listening to these 24/7, and we have people all over listening to them. But that's neither here nor there. I've got from the Bucyrus Little Theater as my guest today, Rick Walker, who is to my left. You'll see my hand probably up here moving, and Randy Mann over here to my right. Both representing the Bucyrus Little Theater. They're going to talk about the upcoming, very exciting production of Plaid Tidings. I wanted to say something else, so that shows you what kind of morning I'm having already. But Plaid Tidings is the name of the presentation, and I think since Rick here is the director,
yes.
I'll have you direct us right now a little bit.
Okay, well, the show is in essence a second part. They get to come back again. The first show, they got to come back to do their very first big performance. So in this course, the characters are brought back a second time, and the show is basically, in essence, them trying to figure out why they've been brought back the second time. So
To do this show.
To do this show.
Okay, so now you were saying before we went on here today,
Yes.
you were telling me this is your first time you've directed here at the theater, at the Bucyrus Little Theater.
This is the first time I've directed at the Bucyrus Little Theater, yes.
Okay, but you have theater experience and all that, obviously,
Yes,
or they're just not going to say, hey, he looks like a good director, we'll just put a hat on him.
I have over like 30 years of acting and music directing, and I've done a couple of actual directing shows too.
Wow,
So.
you have a wealth of experience.
So.
Now, Randy over here, he's a jack of all trades, correct?
And master of none.
Okay,
Yes.
well, you and I would get along quite well.
There you go.
You have also a background, didn't you teach?
Well, yes, through as being a music teacher at Mount Gilead schools, I've done several, high school musicals,
Sure.
junior high musicals, and then of course, being someone that is competent in music, you're hit up to be in all the summer musicals that are around here.
Oh, yes.
Over the courses of the year. So I've got quite a few musicals under my belt too.
And especially when you're in education, because you have all summer off.
That's right. We do absolutely nothing except to count our money. That's what we do.
I mean, you know how I'm playing this little game.
I got carpal tunnel from just raking it in. That's
I know. It's pretty tough. I knew we all would hit it off when we started on this morning. Forever Plaid, well, that was the original thing, correct? And then
Yes.
it became Plaid Tidings because this is, like you said, the kind of the second.
Yes,
What would you say? The second?
Well, like the spin-off or like
Yes.
a sequel.
Okay. All right. So Plaid Tidings is at the Bucyrus Little Theater. You're going to say, where is that located? Well, we got to say this because these podcasts go all over the place. It's located at 130 Songer Avenue here in Bucyrus, Ohio. I'm looking down because I want to make sure I got all this right. And the performances, I believe, are on Friday, December 1st, Saturday, December 2nd, Friday, December 8th, and Saturday, December 9th at 7:30. These are the evening. And there is one matinee on Sunday, December 10th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Gentlemen, did I get that correct?
Yes.
All right, they're nodding their heads. You can see they're theater people. They don't want to interrupt my lines. So then that's fine. And the sales, they're on sale right now. The tickets is $15 for adults, $10 for students. You can go on to the BucyrusLittleTheater.com. That's the website. They also are on Facebook and stuff, aren't they?
Yes, they also
All
have
the
a
social
Facebook
media.
page, and when they go to the Facebook page, it'll direct them to their website, or there's a button that they can click Buy Tickets Now, and that'll take them right.
Yes,
to.
I saw that. I did go on the website, and there's a link there, and it has about purchasing the tickets. Now, for those that are not real technologically sharp, of which I am in that crowd, and you say, well, man, I'd really like to call up there and about my tickets or get my tickets that way, the old way. Can that be done?
They can call in. They've just started something relatively new. So on Mondays, November 20th and November 27th and December 4th from 6 to 8, there will be a person in-house so that if they call, they can talk directly to a person at that time. If they don't call on Mondays, they can leave a voicemail or a message, and when the individuals that are in charge of tickets get those messages, they will call back and set everything up with those individuals.
Now let's see if I remember this, because I don't have this written down. So Monday, is it Monday, November 20th.
Correct.
Monday, November 27th. And Monday, December 4th.
Correct.
What's the times again?
6 to 8.
6 to 8 o'clock in the evening.
Yes.
There will be someone there to take calls regarding tickets if you wish to purchase your tickets in that way.
And want to talk to someone directly.
Yes, and a lot of people, if they're uncomfortable, they want to know about their tickets.
Correct.
Now, the other thing is like they can always leave a message there at their phone number, which I believe is 419-562-0731 and they will return the call. Obviously, leave your name and your number. You don't pull like I do. I call sometimes and don't give them my name and number, and then I wonder why I don't get a call. It's because I forgot to leave mine.
Right.
So, and they will get back to you. This sounds like a really fun play.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of comical elements in there. We tried to do like an Ed Sullivan show within 3 minutes and 10 seconds, where I'm singing a song because I'm also in it.
Oh, yes, I noticed that.
I'm playing Jinx in the show. So I'm singing a song, and all the other three are trying to come out and do little excerpts of previous Ed Sullivan shows. Yeah. So it's very comical, and we're having a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I'm 60 years old, and I don't really remember too much of the Ed Sullivan Show. So this is a wonderful way to get a glimpse back into the 50s. There's a Perry Como scene in regarding his Perry Como Christmas special.
Oh, yes.
I've never seen the Perry Como Christmas special, but evidently that was a fairly big thing, and we play off of that. It's being projected while we sing back up to the film. But it's I think people will enjoy it, even if they're like me, slightly younger, and don't have a frame of reference for these older things. It's still very entertaining. It's funny. The music is good, and it's just well written. On top of that, it's a short musical. So many musicals, like South Pacific and some of the older Rodgers and Hammerstein, they're 3 hours long.
Yeah.
No, this thing with an intermission, going to be somewhere around an hour and 50 minutes.
Oh, well, that's perfect. That's perfect for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Now, as you know, I am a seasoned citizen. I don't call myself a senior citizen. I'm a seasoned citizen. And I will tell you, I do remember Ed Sullivan, and I do remember that Perry Como and everybody back in that day and time, because television was king at the time, they had a Christmas. Everybody had a Christmas special. Sometimes it was anybody. And I tell anybody, say, well, gee, I'm not really sure if anything about it. Go online. They got all that stuff online. You can go see all that stuff, these old shows and stuff. It's amazing what's there. And it brings back a lot of memories for some of us that are a little bit more seasoned, as we should say. But for those that are a little younger, such as yourself, I understand that, but you can avail yourself of that opportunity, and you can look on those, and you'll see. And that'll give you a little background. So anything else that we maybe need to cover this morning, fellas?
Well, I was also asked to mention that there are going to be auditions for Drop Dead, the musical, the play. Auditions for Drop Dead are December 12th and 13th at 6:30 p.m. at BLT. It's just a cold read, so that means that you'll come in. They'll have a section of the script that they will ask you to read in a specific character or specific characters. And there's a call for 7 men and 3 women, and the ages are 18 and up.
Okay. So. Well, Drop Dead is the next production. When is that? Do you know? Is it
performance
spring?
Dates are March 9th, 10th, and 15th through the 17th of 2020.
But that's Drop Dead, and that's in March. But
correct.
You can go, and if you want to get in on this, you think you will want to act in this or this, you can come and do a cold read or whatever. I believe that's what term you use that. For me, it would be a very cold read. First of all, I got to read. But at any rate, I know you're like me. It's like anything else. It's how do I say it? There's things in the pipeline. So you got to work on the next one, even though we're today talking about Plaid Tidings. My advice to everybody, I'm going to repeat a lot of this, but because I know most people, they don't get it the first time. You can, first of all, if you don't catch any of this here today and you can't understand us or don't understand the host, you can always go on the website at bucyruslittletheater.com. You can go on Facebook, I believe, and other social media. They'll have about Plaid Tidings at the Bucyrus Little Theater. I will give you the dates again. December 1st, that's a Friday. December 2nd, which is a Saturday. Friday, December 8th. Saturday, December 9th. Those are 7:30 in the evening performances. And on Sunday, December 10th, is a matinee at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. $10 for students, $15 for adults. If you can order your tickets online. If not, call them at 419-562-0731 and leave your name and your number, and someone will get back to you about the tickets. And then I'm going to see if I can get this right without butchering it. November 20th, Monday, November 20th, Monday, November 27th, and Monday, December 4th from 6 to 8 in the evening. He's over here helping me. Oh, something like that. 6 to 8 in the evening, there will be somebody that is going to pick up the phone and will take your orders. Correct. Or get you that. Because I know some folks, like you said, that's the only thing that's really keeping them from coming because they just don't want to do anything online. I mean, let's be honest. But there's people, younger ones, you like to order stuff offline. Some of us other ones, I want the ticket in my hand. So, anything, gentlemen, else? Mr. Rick Walker, our director, anything from you this morning that you'd like to add?
Nothing I can think of other than, we hope that you come out and see our show. Again, it's lighthearted, it's fun, and there's a little bit of audience participation in there. So
yes, that's good.
You can get a little involved without being overwhelmed and have a really good evening or afternoon.
Sounds like a real fun production. Randy Mann? How about you?
If you're coming to see it, expect to have some fun. You're going to enjoy it. Many of you are going to sing along with the tunes. It's going to bring back a lot of memories, I would think, for our audience. And if you're really young, you're just going to laugh. You're going to have a great time. Well,
I want to thank both of you gentlemen, and I don't throw that term around very often. I want to thank both of you gentlemen for coming and being a part of the podcast this morning. Again, I want to thank Rick Walker. He is the director of Plaid Tidings at the Bucyrus Little Theater. And Randy Mann, I will say, master of all things musical. Now we've really got his head blown up. I don't know if we can get him out of the studio. I want to thank him for being on, and we had a lot of fun doing the podcast. And if we can have this much fun doing a podcast, just think how nice this production will be. Again, thanks for being on here. I wish you the very best. And folks, make their phone ring or get online and get these tickets ordered, because I got a hunch this is going to go pretty quickly. Thank you again, gentlemen, for being on the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.